Hi there. This is the second class regarding the explanation of vernier calipers. In the previous discussion, we had a vernier calipers in which main scale division was slightly more than the vernier scale division. So that main scale division minus vernier scale division, which is taken as least count, was positive. Okay. Here we discuss those vernier calipers in which the vernier scale division is slightly more than main scale division. Okay, so vernier scale division is slightly more than main scale division. In that case, least count must be vernier scale division minus main scale division and not main scale division minus vernier scale division. Because by concept, least count is the smallest measurable value using a measuring device. That by concept it is always positive. Okay, so we have to consider VSD minus MSD as the least count. Correspondingly, there will be a change in the format of the equation also. Instead of, since we find least count as VSD minus MSD, in the equation, in the place of plus LC into coinciding vernier division, we will have to change the sign to negative. Otherwise, sign complication will arise. So we have to modify the sign in the equation also. Okay. Such vernier calipers in which vernier scale division is bigger than the main scale division are called as retrograde vernier calipers. So here we are discussing a retrograde vernier calipers to measure the length. As I told you, here we consider a zero error vernier calipers for convenience of explanation. Later on, we will add to that positive and zero negative errors, zero errors. Okay. See here in this diagram, the length of this strip. The main scale division comes in between between 0.2 and 0.3. We shouldn't refer to this, we should refer to this only. Okay, this distance is compensated by this distance, so ignore that. That is, this distance and this distance are compensated. So we are bothered only about this zero. Reading should be corresponding to this line only. See, this zero comes in between 0.2 and 0.3. Okay, that one may say that the length of this strip will be 0.2 plus x. Okay, so how to determine this total distance? Okay, main scale division here is 0.1 centimeter. By construction, this device has the main scale division to be 0.1 centimeter. And also we are given here 10 vernier scale division equivalent to 11 main scale division. So 1 vernier scale division is 11 by 10 main scale division is equal to 1.1 main scale division. 1 main scale division being 0.1, we have 1.1 into 0.1 is equal to 0.11 centimeter. So least count is equal to vernier scale division minus main scale division is equal to 0.11 minus 0.1 is equal to 0.01 centimeter. So length of the strip. Okay. In the previous case, we had MSD, length was MSD plus least count into coinciding vernier division. Here we have least count, MSD minus least count into coinciding vernier division. Since it is a retrograde, both the terms will have some change. Here, this term sign has changed. What is the change in this term? In the previous case, we considered MSD as the smaller value between the two confining limits, isn't it? Here we have to consider the bigger limit. We will explain that while we look into this particular case. See here, if we apply this rule, length of the strip is equal to MSD large minus least count into coinciding vernier division between 2 and 0.2 and 0.3. So bigger value is 0.3. So 0.3 minus, see here the coinciding division is the fourth one. So no difference between the two lines. Here one least count difference between this vernier division and the main scale division. Vernier division is slightly more than the main scale division. So it stands towards a left more. Main scale vernier division stands more, and the difference is 1 least count. When we consider 2 vernier division, it is 2 least count. When we consider 3 vernier division, the total difference 3, and here it is 4. So this distance is 4 vernier division. So we have to subtract from 0.3 this value. That itself is MSD large minus LC into CVD, coinciding vernier division. 0.3 minus 4 into 0.01. That gives you the exact value as 0.2 plus x. Actually, the length to be measured is 0.2 plus x. So 0.2 plus x, that you need not show actually, will be 0.3 minus 0.01 into 4 is equal to 0.26 centimeter. Okay, now we understood how we get the corrected length using a retrograde vernier calipers. Okay. Now we consider how to apply zero error correction for retrograde vernier calipers. As we have already seen, zero error can be either positive or negative. When the zero of the vernier is towards the left of the main scale 0, the correction is negative, and when the zero of the vernier is towards the left of the main scale, I mean to the right of the main scale, the correction is positive zero correction. So we consider both. First we consider the positive zero error. Look here, look at this diagram. Here the zero of the vernier is towards the right of the zero of the main scale. So this is the zero error. Okay, how to get that? We can say that that zero error correction is either zero error is 0.1 plus x or 0.2 minus this length. Okay, how to get that? Let's check. Let's apply the equation. The retrograde vernier equation. Zero error is main scale reading minus least count into coinciding vernier division. Here we have to remember main scale reading is the large one, and the sign has changed to negative. Look here, here the zero stands in between 0.1 and 0.2. So larger value is 0.2, and you have to subtract what? See here the coinciding vernier division is third. So between the next line of the vernier and the main, there will be 1 least count difference. For the next one, it will be 2 vernier least count difference. Here it is 3 least count difference. So 3 least count difference means least count is 0.01 and coinciding vernier division is 3. So 0.2 minus 0.03, 0.17 centimeter. That's also equivalent. I see the correction is also 0.1 plus x now. So that itself is this, isn't it? So zero correction, the negative of this minus 0.17. Now we come to the case of negative zero error. Here, look here, here the zero of the vernier division is towards the left of the main scale 0, and we know the zero error will be this. How to measure that? Again, we apply the same equation. Zero error is equal to main scale reading large minus least count into coinciding vernier division. What is the main scale division? See, here the zero comes between, okay. 0 comes in between minus 0.2 and minus 0.1. Among them, the bigger value is minus 0.1. So MSR large is minus 0.1. And see here the coinciding vernier division is 6th. 1 LC, 2 LC, 3 LC, 4 LC, 5 LC, 6 LC. 6 into least count. So 0.01 into 6. Both are negative. Minus 0.1 plus minus 0.01 into 6 minus 1.6. It's quite natural. See here the 0 is here. Up to this, what will be the total length? 1 full minus 0.1 and this length. Okay, this length itself is x. X and 6LC here are the same. So you get a minus 0.16 centimeter. You have to be very much particular about the sign convention and the change in the sign of the equation when you are dealing with the retrograde vernier calipers. Otherwise, sign may create problems. Okay. See, in the both cases, we can generalize, as in the previous explanation for normal vernier calipers. The same explanation holds good here also. That is what, in both cases, negative of the zero error is added to get the to the reading as the zero error correction. Okay, because when it is minus 0.16, you are adding this. When it is plus 0.17, you are adding minus 0.17. Hope you understood that. Okay. See, vernier calipers have two additional functions. Look here. Actually, it has two pair of jaws. The one we have discussed is external jaws to measure the length, etc. At the same time, it has another pair of jaws on the opposite other side, which is called internal jaws. This is external jaws. Internal jaws can be used to measure the inner thickness. Inner radius of a vessel. Inner radius of a vessel. Inner diameter and radius of a vessel can be measured using the vernier caliper. Measurement, etc. are same. Okay. Now, again, look here. The same vernier caliper, when held in a vertical manner, can be used to measure the depth of a vessel. For this, the strip of vernier is extended downwards. It can be moved to the depth, whereby we can measure the depth of a vessel. So please remember, there is no requirement of any new instrument. It is 3-in-1. Same instrument can be used to measure all these three. Okay, take it.